All right. Whatever. Many of us giving tech advice on YouTube like to share all the cool things we've learned along the way, whether it be by experience or by research. However, now that things are getting back to normal and I'm back out in the field, I wanted to share some small real-world details that I overlooked, so that you hopefully learn from my errors. As always, my live sound rig and other equipment is listed down below with some affiliate links. Helps me out without any additional cost to you. Those birds are going wild. Filming my partner's conducting recital, the setup that I demonstrated in my last video worked like a charm. It did everything I needed it to, and it was the best possible outcome for making one trip from a parking garage. However, I also had my T2i and my T6i running. Unfortunately, since I was singing, I couldn't check on the cameras, and both of them stopped recording a few times within like 3 minutes of starting. The T6i lasted longer than the T2i, but not by much. It was about 75 degrees, so they definitely weren't overheating, but I realized after I last used the cards, I didn't keep track of which camera I put them in, and I definitely didn't format them. Maybe that wasn't the issue, but I certainly should have done that regardless. Side note, a fly also decided to land on my mics. I couldn't control that, but gross. When I got to my gig this past Sunday, my power conditioner wouldn't turn on, which sometimes happens. It has a circuit breaker in there, maybe it got tripped. I'm not really sure what the issue was there. However, I couldn't get it to reset. Again, that's not the end of the world, as I only needed about 4 plugs out of my rig, so I was able to jump to a power strip. And that brings me to the next issue. I only brought that one power strip. I had 6 or 7 extension cords, but all of the power was in the back of the stage, meaning my 2 mains, 2 subs, and 3 wedges had to run off those extensions from individual outlets. This was a classic case of saying, I have everything packed, but some power splitters, I'll just need to run to CVS in the morning, which you never end up doing for some reason or another. As I demonstrated in this video, I finally got some Shure SLXD systems, and I finally got to use them in a live setting. I'd show you, but I recorded everything except them. I wasn't expected to record this performance, but I figured I would since I have the tools and I could send the band leader a recording or two. When I was creating my mixer preset throughout the week, which is a benefit of the X32, I didn't think about the fact that the expansion card defaults to multi-tracking the 32 XLR inputs. For gig flexibility with my band, I have the SLXD systems running at line level into the auxiliary ins. Because I was running everything else into the XLRs, I guess I got some really nice karaoke tracks to mix, but it destroyed my dream of, mixing and sending 1 or 2 of the tunes to the band leader. On top of that, I also cut power to the mixer without stopping the recording. Now, the amount of times I've done this is embarrassing, but hey, learn from my mistakes. So there they are. Hopefully this list reminded you to add something to your pre-gig checklist or to write yourself a sticky note. As always, like and subscribe, and tell me about any blunders that you may have made as the world of live music opens back up. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time.